Question in the back, and then in the front, and we're done. No more time for any more questions. So, in the back first.
Okay, Mark Kader from Aetna. In some of our industries, we deal with the ugly reality of friends and family fraud. And I'm wondering what you see as a panel as the right balance between the enterprise siloed identity and the consumer managed identity. What's the sweet spot in terms of mixing those? Because I don't think either of those alone is going to deal with fraud.
Yeah, the answer is none. We're all whispering, who wants that hot ball? Hot potato.
Well, Roger talked a bit about the convergence of consumer side, social networking, and commercial transactions. So I thought that was kind of interesting.
As I see it, I think just separate out into decentralized systems so that there often isn't as much overlap of the data as you would think. That my friends list is not the same as my enterprise identity lists. I hate to say that to the people that I work with, but nevertheless, I think the more decentralized we can get them, so that this isn't an aggregation system, and we just have multiple identity sources and multiple contexts. I think that gives us the tools. But I think, like Roger is saying, I don't think there's any easy answers. There is overlap, and it's painful.
Sorry, Dale. It is definitely going to be a learn by experience and enterprise customers taking baby steps. I think, as you point out, enterprise customers who are forward-thinking see the opportunity of this mass of the universe that they can touch with marketing efforts, very soft marketing or anonymous marketing, and then gradually developing a much more intimate relationship with that customer. But how we learn through that experience is going to take a lot of time. I mean, witness, I guess I shouldn't go there, but I was going to talk about our recent economic situation, and we talk about lots of smart people thinking that they've got the world by the tail, and suddenly we find that it's a house of cards. So I think smart companies who are deploying these technologies are thinking ahead, but at the same time they're going to proceed very cautiously, because the regulatory requirements that are going to come at them are also going to some degree impede the progress with which they can move forward. Sorry, Ed.
Last question.
Hi, I thought I'd quickly interpret what I heard, or at least take an attempt, and then maybe ask it another way. If a vendor that's not open source wants to put off your question, what they say, well, there's two answers. One is it's funded and it'll be delivered next quarter. And the next answer is, well, when enough users ask for it, we'll do it, which means over my dead body. And if you're an open source company, the standard answer is it's scheduled to be delivered next quarter, and the equivalent to the non-open source is roll up your sleeves and start coding. And that's the equivalent answer to over my dead body. I mean, when enough users ask, we'll get to it. So when can we expect things to rise above the standard answer of roll up your sleeves and code, and we know when it's going to get done? I think I'm talking to Dale.
Yeah. Since you're looking at me, I think so. I'd say it is getting done. We make, as much as I like to push back and say, file a bug report or send us the source code, we are making steady progress, and in actual implementations and shipping products. There is the vendor that I work for is actually shipping products in every category that OSIS tests. Well, no, information cards, not all of the OpenID, although we are doing some OpenID as well. So we are making progress, and I know my colleagues on the panel here that work for major vendors would say the same thing. These identity systems are happening, and the releases are rolling, and so I don't think you need to say, when is it finally going to rise high enough? It is high enough. The products are shipping now.
Okay. Great. Thank you. So the future is bright, as you can all tell, and thanks for coming. Thanks for asking the questions, and thank you for our panelists for participating.